Good afternoon to you from Saddleback College in Mission Viejo, the campus Saddleback Stadium, what I like to call College Drive East, the location where it's placed here on the beautiful campus of Saddleback College for today's Women's Orange Empire Conference soccer match between visiting Santa Ana and the host Saddleback College Bobcats. And this, on paper, appears to be somewhat of a mismatch. Santa Ana comes into the game 1-12, and their only victory of the season came back in their very first game on August 29th, and they've lost 12 consecutive games, including 0-8 in Orange Empire Conference play. Saddleback, on the other hand, 13-0-1, 7-0-1, undefeated on the season, ranked number one in the nation in junior college level 3 by the United Soccer Coaches poll, ranked number one in the state of South Carolina, of California as well. I am Mark Spinn. Thank you for joining us here on this live stream brought to you by the Saddleback College Department of Cinema, Television, and Radio. Chief Engineer Matt Brudet, Cameraman Deluxe Skip Rocks bringing you the action. We are high above the western sideline here at beautiful Saddleback Stadium. 3-year-old facility, artificial surface, but with the temperature today at a very pleasant 71 degrees, there should not be any issues with heat problems, unlike we had back on Friday last week when the game time temperature was in the 90s. Hydration breaks were required in that 1-0 victory that Saddleback got over Cyprus, avenging their only blemish on the record, if you can call a draw a blemish, back when Cyprus in the first round of Orange Empire Conference play played the Bobcats to a 2-2 draw. Saddleback got the victory on Friday on a very hot day. Today, partly cloudy, a little wind from the south-southwest. That would be right to left on your screen. Saddleback is in the home Cardinal and gold. Santa Ana, the Dons, in their visiting white with black trim. We are just about ready to get underway. Our referee in the middle today is referee Leon. The linesmen on the outside are Sullivan and Arujo. Arujo and Sullivan on the sidelines. Saddleback coached by B.J. McNichol, his 12th season with the women, also coaching the men's brand new soccer team here at Saddleback College, first year 2023 that Saddleback has fielded a men's program. And we have that as part two, game 2 of our double header today. Yes, this is a YouTube live stream from CTVR double header here at Saddleback Stadium with the women versus Santa Ana right now. And then at about 5:15, 5:30, we will have the men hosting Santa Ana in another Orange Empire Conference matchup. So a doubleheader on the Saddleback College CTVR YouTube live stream. And we are just about ready to go here. Coach Jamie Baccaro in her 9th season with Santa Ana getting some last-minute instructions in. We're into the second round of Orange Empire Conference play. In the first round back on September 29th at Santa Ana, Saddleback cruised to a 5-0 victory. Chloe Green had 2 goals for Saddleback as part of her conference leading 20 goals on the season thus far. She's in the top 6 in the state, and we are underway here at Saddleback Stadium, College Drive East. I will get you starters in just a moment as we get settled into play. Chloe Green is number 9 for Saddleback. A little concerned when she had to leave the game late against Cyprus on Friday. It was just heat related because it was so very warm, and it is an artificial surface here at College Drive East, Saddleback Stadium. So it was probably in the 110 to 115 range in a hard physical game with Cyprus. But Chloe right there, number 9 with the ball along the right sideline for Saddleback. Back in action, makes a nice little touch pass over to Alexa Livingstone. Santa Ana comes over to cut that off. The Dons, as I mentioned, 1-12. 16 of their 19 players on the roster are freshmen. 9 of those in the starting lineup today for Coach Baccaro. So some growing to do. There's a ball into the box. Goalkeeper today for Santa Ana is Valerie Ibarra, sophomore out of Orange, one of the three sophomores on the roster. She comes out and makes the stave. This is her 7th start. She has 35 saves on the year. Nice little touch pass down the sideline to Summer Hackett, number 23 for Saddleback. She's dribbling around defenders. Nice centering pass. Chloe Green didn't see it coming. Hard shot from just inside above the penalty spot. Let me get the binoculars to see who had the shot there. That was Livingstone, Alexa Livingstone, number 7 for Saddleback, the sophomore midfielder out of Capo Valley. Goal kick for Santa Ana. Their starters, number 5, Samantha Diaz, freshman out of San Diego. Number 6, Vida Mendoza, freshman out of Bolsa Grande. Number 7, Emily Ramirez, freshman out of Buena Park. Number 10, Emily Alvarado, a freshman out of Roosevelt High School in Eastvale. Number 11, Jezebel Rodriguez, defender out of freshman out of San Diego High School as well. Karen Juarez, number 12, freshman midfielder from Orange High School. Samantha Gomez, number 14, freshman defender out of La Quinta. Lean Leva, defender, freshman from Catella. She wears number 15 for Santa Ana. Bobcats in the box, have a chance. Summer Hackett puts it on goal, and it gets above Ibarra. Rising shot by Summer Hackett from the right side of the penalty area. Gets above the leaping Ibarra in the goal, and just like that, in the 3rd minute, there's a score for Saddleback as Summer Hackett makes the net cords dance with a rising shot. Bobcats lead 1-0, 3 minutes in here at Saddleback Stadium. Saddleback 1, Santa Ana 0. Summer Hackett with the goal. Finishing up, beautiful rising kick there by Hackett. Chloe Campagne between defenders. She's got a shot opportunity. That one's nicely saved by Ibarra. Valerie Ibarra kept it from being 2-0 with a strong save right there coming off the line. So you've got, number 15, Lean Leva, freshman defender. As we mentioned, Valerie Ibarra, sophomore from Orange, 2nd sophomore in the starting lineup out of only 3 on the team. Number 20, Brianna Mejia. Brianna Mejia, freshman out of Segerstrom High School, midfielder. And Brianna Montano, sophomore defender from Troy. It was an unassisted goal by Summer Hackett, her 2nd on the season for the defender. Beautiful rising shot. She's a sophomore defender out of San Juan Hills High School. As we mentioned, 2nd goal of the season. And here's Alyssa Sims on the throw-in from the near sideline for the Bobcats, looking to get the jump on Santa Ana again early. As I mentioned, 5-0, first meeting of the conference season back at Santa Ana on September 29th. 1-0 early in the first 3 minutes. If you're not familiar with community college soccer, we have the countdown clock, 45 minutes down to 2 minutes on the scoreboard. Official time in the last 2 minutes of regulation, and any stoppage time added in each half is then kept on the field by our referee, as I mentioned today, referee Leon. Left-footed boot there, crossing pass. Campagne tried to bring that home, couldn't quite get a foot on it, but more pressure by the Bobcats in the 6-yard box. And Santa Ana's got their hands full by the top-rated team in the country here at Saddleback Stadium. Samantha Diaz took the goal kick, defender. Don's just trying to get it out of their end at this point. For Saddleback, Riley McLeish in goal gets her first start of the season. She's played 4 halves, has not allowed a goal, in her playing time this season. This is her first start of the season in her 5th appearance. Riley McLeish, the freshman, out of San Clemente High School. One 0 Saddleback. Under 39 to play on the scoreboard clock as we count down here in community college soccer. Also unlimited free substitution with re-entry. So you will see players coming off and on, and I'll try and get you an update on who's on the pitch. Beautiful pass right there to Chloe Campagne. She's got an easy, but then again, Ibarra came out and made a sliding save. Chloe Campagne was looking at an open net, and Valerie Ibarra, the sophomore out of Orange, does a great job keeping that one to be an easy goal for Chloe Campagne to keep it from being 2-0, but it will be a corner kick for the Bobcats. Alexa Livingstone, sophomore midfielder out of Capo Valley, from the near corner. See what set piece the Bobcats might have here. They go back to Hackett. That's about where she scored from earlier. Drives one at Ibarra, rebounded. Valerie would have been done better to collect that, but Christina Santoyo, who's on the pitch now for Saddleback, couldn't finish it on the rebound. So Ibarra got a little lucky, but a good second save. Good series of saves there for Ibarra to keep it 1-0 Saddleback. Again, fielded by Ibarra while she waits for the Dons to settle downfield. Bobcat starters, Emma Radzai, number 6, sophomore midfielder out of Huntington Beach. Number 7, Alexa Livingstone, sophomore midfielder from Capo Valley. Chloe Green, as we mentioned, the leading scorer in the conference with 20 goals. Sophomore forward, she's number 9 out of Esperanza. Ball stays in along the sideline. Chloe Campagne and Lynn Leva of Santa Ana both thought that one was going to go into touch. If you've watched your Ted Lasso, you know that's the English reference to when a ball goes out of bounds. Summer Hackett will have to throw in here on the near sideline, right at about the top of the penalty area. Christina Santoyo shown great footwork, ball handling skills in her playing time this season. Chloe Green tries to run that one down, but Ibarra, very active, came off the line well outside of the 6-yard box and gobbled that one up. So as we mentioned, Chloe Green, number 9. Alexis Wright, number 11, was starter out of San Juan Hills, sophomore midfielder. Chloe Campagne, freshman forward out of Mission Viejo High School, number 12. Alyssa Sims, the stalwart on the defensive end, number 15 for the Bobcats, sophomore out of Newport Harbor High School. Number 16, Maisie Kasberg, freshman forward out of Big Sky High School in Missoula, Montana. Emery Simus had the only goal of the game against Cyprus on Friday on a beautiful free kick. Curled it around the Cyprus wall. There's a header, and that's going to roll all the way into the goal. Chloe Green just beat a couple of defenders, and Saddleback gets the score on Chloe Green. Didn't make the back of the net dance because it just rolled in on the header, perfectly placed as she got between defenders. Ibarra had no chance in goal as she had come out to try and cut that off. Playing aggressively off the goal line as she needs to do, but Chloe Green just intelligently positioned herself where she could get the forehead on it and rolled it in. Rolled truer than one of my putts, which is not that hard to do, but goal number 21 for Chloe Green, and it's 2-0 Saddleback in the 11th minute. Bobcats showing why they are the top-ranked Alyssa Sims, the defender, had the assist for the Bobcats on goal number 21 for Chloe Green and goal number 2 for Saddleback today to make it 2-0 as we're under 34 to go here in the first half. Saddleback keeping the pressure on. As I mentioned, Emery Simus in the starting lineup, freshman midfielder out of San Juan Hills with what proved to be the game-winning goal on a beautiful free kick against Cyprus on Friday for that 1-0 victory, key victory in the Orange Empire Conference. Summer Hackett, sophomore defender out of San Juan Hills as well. Sophia Drake, sophomore defender out of Edison High School in Huntington Beach. And as I mentioned, Riley McLeish, the goalkeeper, freshman out of San Clemente High School. Right now, Riley hasn't had a lot to do because all the action has been at this end, the Santa Ana end of the field. We'll see what the Dons can do to break up the Saddleback momentum. 2-0. 12 minutes in here at College Drive East. It's my homage to English professional soccer, where the football stadiums are frequently named after their location. Here at Saddleback, there's Summer Hackett dribbling hard down the right sideline. Nicely defended there by Leva. Can't keep it in on the near side. Bobcats will have another throw in. Alyssa Sims set up Chloe Green for the goal last time. See what kind of a set piece the Bobcats may go with here. Coach B.J. McNichol. So here on the campus of Saddleback College, this gorgeous 3-year-old facility, Saddleback Stadium, is on College Drive East, which is why I refer to it that way. Nice job there. Brianna Mejia, number 20, did a nice job clearing that ball out of the penalty area. And the Dons have a chance to try and advance over midfield for one of the few times here in the first 14 minutes. 2-0, Saddleback. Goals by Summer Hackett and Chloe Green. Greens with the assist by Alyssa Sims. Leva taken away by Santoyo, who makes a run up the right side. Now she's well offside, and the flag goes up. And the Dons will try and send it back across into the Saddleback end. Good thought by Christina Santoyo. She had knocked the ball away, but it didn't get to teammates quick enough to hit her on her run before she was well offside. Samantha Diaz sends it into Saddleback's end, but right away it's sent back towards the Santa Ana goal. Midfield, Summer Hackett, nice play there. Streaking down the left side, Mejia, working with Emily Ramirez, number 7. Mejia still with it, tried to send it to the other side, or a centering pass is taken away. Nice job in the passing lanes by Saddleback's defense. Chloe Green gets a foot on it on a run down the middle. Brianna Montano, number 22 for Santa Ana, sends it back into the Saddleback end. Santa Ana looks to be settling down just a little bit. 15 minutes in, we're in the 16th minute. It was all down, keeping Valerie Ibarra extremely busy in the first 12, 13 minutes. 2 goals for Saddleback for a 2-0 lead. Multiple saves and other opportunities for Saddleback turned away. Could be worse, but it is 2-0. Nice long lead pass. Maisie Kasberg makes a nice move, and she's got a left footer into the back of the net to make the net cords dance. Score for Maisie Kasberg, the freshman out of Big Sky High School in Missoula, Montana. Beautiful teamwork by Saddleback. 3-0 in the 32nd minute. Excuse me. The countdown clock always confuses me after a goal. In the 16th minute, the goal by Maisie Kasberg to make it 3-0 as we're under 29 to play here in the first half on the countdown clock. 3-0. Alexa Livingstone on the assist, goal number 5 for Maisie Kasberg. Santoyo fouled along the right-hand sideline. Looks like she took a little scrape on the artificial turf, and those do happen. This synthetic stuff is great for the drought and for longevity, but occasionally you can get the old turf burn. So Christina will come off, and Avalon Voluski, sophomore midfielder out of Aliso Niguel High School, number 21, comes on. Summer Hackett will take the free kick to the top of the arc, headed around. Referee Leon has a foul on the Bobcats. Santa Ana will kick it away, trailing 3-0. The Dons need to find some offense. They need to find a way to keep it on the Saddleback side of midfield. Saddleback with goals by Summer Hackett, Chloe Green, and Maisie Kasberg to take that 3-0 lead here as we approach 27 minutes to go in the first half on the countdown clock. Approaching the 19th minute for you purists. Dons have a throw-in in front of their bench. Coach Jamie Vaquero, as I mentioned, in her 9th season with Santa Ana. 16 freshmen out of 19 players on the roster, so it's a young team at Santa Ana, to be sure, trying to snap that 12-game losing streak after they started the season with a 1-0 victory over Norco way back on August 29th. Since that time, the Dons have only scored 2 goals and have lost the 12 other games since game 1 that they've played. So 1-0 after the first match, and then 0-12 since. Saddleback, as we mentioned, undefeated, 1 draw, which was avenged Friday when they defeated Cyprus 1-0 after drawing with Cyprus 2-2 in the opening game of OEC play back in September. Here the Bobcats lead 3-0, 13-0-1 on the season. Summer Hackett with a long cross. Nice headed attempt there. Maisie Kasberg came over and tried to get goal number 2 on the day, but couldn't get the angle right on the header attempt. Goal kick for the Dons. Saddleback, the defending national champions, 2022 Junior College Level 3 national champions as voted by the United Soccer Coaches, and currently ranked number 1 in that same poll for 2023, looking to go back-to-back as national champions. Nice play along the sideline. Kasberg keeps it. Couldn't quite keep it in. Alexis Wright, number 11 in the game for the Bobcats, started the game, as she most often does. The sophomore midfielder out of San Juan Hills, number 11. And the Dons will throw it in again on the far side in front of their bench. The coaching staff for Santa Ana pointing towards the Saddleback end of the field like, we need to be there. And they do. Good thought right there. Tried to get a run down the sideline. But it'll go out of bounds. Into touch. I believe that was Samantha Diaz, number 5, on the run down the right-hand side. That was Vida Mendoza, the freshman out of Bolsa Grande, number 6. As I mentioned, this is a beautiful facility, and we are high above the western sideline. If you watched Laker basketball in the forum days with Chick Hearn, his greeting about where his broadcast vantage point was from high above the western sideline. It holds true here at Saddleback Stadium, College Drive East as well. Got to use the binoculars to make sure you get those 5s and 6s clarified. Summer Hackett down the right side. Beautiful centering pass. Multiple Bobcats around it. Ibarra does a nice job smothering it to keep them from getting a shot in. Another shot poked there by Campagne. It'll be a goal kick for the Dons. And I'll tell you what, Valerie Ibarra, the sophomore out of Orange, has done a great job keeping this to 3-0 because there have been some point-blank opportunities inside the 6-yard box for Saddleback to increase that lead. But it stays 3-0 as we just hit 23 minutes to go here in the first half. Into the 22nd minute. So we're about halfway through the first half. Saddleback 3-0, but it could easily be 5 or 6 if not for the play of Ibarra in goal. Multiple substitutions in for the Bobcats. I believe that's Abby Grabowski, number 2, is on. Bobcats will have a throw in. Hackett, who had that first goal in the 3rd minute to make it 1-0. Now 3-0 Saddleback after Chloe Green. And Maisie Kasberg added goals for Saddleback. I was putting the binoculars to see who else was in the lineup. Gabby Beaton, number 10, midfielder on for Saddleback. Long shot from about 35 yards by Alexis Wright. Another goal kick for Santa Ana. And both of the goalkeeper area reserve balls are back by the fence on the far side of the track. So not only has Valerie Ibarra had to hang in there with shots flying at her throughout the first half, she's got to go chase down the loose ball to get things back into play. Having done so, Samantha Diaz will take the goal kick. McKenna Pua, number 28, is on for Saddleback. She's missed some time lately with injury, but back at full strength and was expected to play quite a bit today. And she is out there now, number 28, for the Bobcats. Sophomore defender out of Marina High School in Huntington Beach. Gabby Beaton loses it into touch, and Santa Ana will get the throw in. But it's all been down here at the south end. That's to your right, looking at the screen. All the action has been in the Santa Ana penalty area. Hackett with another good centering ball. Kind of said there's an offside against the Bobcats. Flag goes up. Nothing doing. Santa Ana doing their best to hang in there. So you got Grabowski, McKenna Pua, Chloe Campagne, Alexis Wright, Emery Simus, we mentioned had that huge goal, Gabby Beaton, Summer Hackett, Avalon Beluski, number 21, still on for the Bobcats. Nice centering pass there. Deflected out, couldn't quite control it. Good thought by the Bobcats, keeping the pressure on. Backline, Sophia Drake, number 30, Alyssa Sims, number 15. And as I say that, Alyssa Sims, number 15, comes off for Carly Osorio, sophomore out of Dana Hills High School. And Camille Wilson, sophomore out of Norco, comes on, number 14. For the Bobcats, who lead 3-0, 19 minutes to go here in the first half. Shaughnessy Hannigan takes the throw in for the Bobcats, number 19. Knocked around in the penalty area, and then the Dons kick it into touch near the corner. Another throw in, which Shaughnessy Hannigan will handle. Now she'll hand it off. And Emery Simus. That's Pua, actually, number 28. So McKenna Pua with the long throw in into the 6-yard box. Goes over the end line for another goal kick for the Dons. 3-0 Saddleback here at Saddleback Stadium, College Drive East. I am Mark Spen. Thank you for joining us. The Orange Empire Conference women's soccer action as we get into game 2 of the second round. First round of play in between these two teams, a 5-0 victory for Saddleback at Santa Ana back on September 29th. We're into this is the second game of the second round of conference play for both of these teams. Long shot there, easily gobbled up by Ibarra. For Santa Ana, it's getting the youth experience and trying to find something positive to take out of this half. I would say that would be Valerie Ibarra's playing goal and the defense that she's had around there. Samantha Diaz and others have done a nice job preventing this from getting totally out of hand in the first 20 minutes. Foul there on the Dons. Free kick set up. Carly Osorio. Shaughnessy Hannigan tries to cross it into the penalty area. Knocked away. Beluski does a nice job chasing that down. And Saddleback will take it out to midfield and set it back up again. Shaughnessy Hannigan from J. Sarah High School, freshman. Isabel Whitaker, number 1 for the Bobcats, tried to chase that down in the corner. And we'll have another goal kick for Santa Ana as we're under 17 to play here in the first half. '29th minute, 3-0 Saddleback. As I mentioned, this is game 1 of a doubleheader today of YouTube live stream soccer here on the Saddleback College Department of Cinema, Television, and Radio YouTube channel. We will have the men hosting Santa Ana. There's a little breakaway for Santa Ana. Vida Mendoza, Saddleback tried to head that back to Riley McLeish, who's probably begging for something to do at this point. There's Grabowski, Abby Grabowski, showing great speed down the left side. Left foot's one, a crossing pass, just gets through the box. Isabel Whitaker made a sliding attempt to try and get a boot on it. It goes through the penalty area, and the Bobcats are still in business. Gabby Beaton tries to get it centered in. Santa Ana just wants to clear and reset. Bobcats keep the pressure on, but now Santa Ana moves it up the field, but promptly loses it, so Saddleback will have a throw-in, already leading 3-0. So about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game, we will be back with the men hosting Santa Ana, where Saddleback's brand new men's soccer program, first year ever for Saddleback, which opened in 1968. First year that the Bobcats have had men's soccer. Coach B.J. McNichol, double duty, men's head coach and women's head coach. Easy day for Coach McNichol because he's on the same sideline. Sometimes he has to pick and choose which game. Well, he has to each time because usually when the men are at home, the women are on the road and vice versa. But today, both teams playing here as host to Santa Ana at Saddleback Stadium. The men probably will kick off somewhere around 5:30, give or take, and we will have that for you here on the live stream. There's a nice little action right there by Santa Ana, moving the ball up the field a little bit. Brianna Mejia does a nice job, number 20. They get it back over to Emily Alvarado. She's in the corner, marked well there by Camille Wilson. But the Dons will have a throw-in, and their deepest threat of the first half trying to get something on the board, trying to get a shot on goal. Any of those would be noteworthy at this point because it's been total domination by Saddleback through 32 minutes of the first half. Another throw in for the Dons. Get the binoculars on the far side of the field. Samantha Gomez with the toss. Alvarado from Roosevelt High in Eastvale, out in the Riverside area, if my map memory serves me correctly. And the Dons have a little better cohesion here on this particular trip across midfield. And of course, as I say that, there's a turnover. But good defense by the Bobcats. Long pass up the pitch. McKenna Pua made a nice run, timed it well. The flag stayed down, couldn't control it into the penalty area, but all the Dons could do was knock it away. So Saddleback will have a corner here on the near side with about 12 and a half to go on the countdown clock here in the first half. As I mentioned, the clock will stop on the scoreboard when it gets to 2 minutes, and referee Leon will keep the last 2 minutes of regulation and any added stoppage time on the field. We may not know how much stoppage time they add. We frequently don't. Header in the box off the corner, knocked away by the Dons. Now the Bobcats are trying to figure out who wants to corral it at midfield. That was Justine Rodriguez, number 17. Came over and took care of that, sent it back down towards Ibarra, who collected it and kicks it away here for the Dons, trying to get something going again in the Saddleback end. And it's been well, it just hasn't happened yet. It hasn't been at all. Let's put it that way. Whitaker with a cross into the box, headed away nicely right there by Lynn Leva. Goes into the corner. Grabowski. Abby Grabowski gets a cross in. Now it's knocked out again. Good job by Santa Ana defensively to keep that opportunity from developing. I believe that was Emily Alvarado, number 10, who got her foot on that. Bobcats will have a throw in on the far side. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Saddleback 3, Santa Ana 0. Saddleback in their home, Cardinal and Gold. With the throw in here, the visiting Dons in white with the black trim. Tried to get it up on a run down the right-hand sideline. Just a little bit too much weight on that pass. Good thought by Santa Ana. Staying aggressive when they get the opportunity to move upfield, but Saddleback just does not let them do that. But for once or twice in the Saddleback end, it's all been down to the south end here at Saddleback Stadium, to our right, which is the way Saddleback is going. Where Valerie Ibarra has been the busiest person in South Orange County, the goalkeeper for Santa Ana. Hannigan with a nice cross all the way across to Grabowski. A little bit too much weight on that one. Abby Grabowski will chase it down. Sends it into the box. Whitaker with a nice left-footed attempt, but even a better save by Ibarra. Valerie Ibarra is single-handedly keeping this from being a runaway. Yes, she's getting some help there, but some of those point-blank shots have been goals for Saddleback for much of the season en route to their 13-0-1 undefeated record and #1 ranking in the state and the country. So, excellent job by Valerie Ibarra, the sophomore out of Orange, making her 7th start of the season. Great attempt by Whitaker to pluck that, to get a boot, her left foot on that out of midair. 7 saves now for Valerie Ibarra. Saddleback has 15 shots, 11 on goal. Hannigan tried to do a little pass and cut with Isabel Whitaker there, but it goes into touch for the throw-in for the Dons. 8.5 to go on the countdown clock. 3-0 Saddleback, and if not for Valerie Ibarra and her 7 saves, this could be a bigger runaway right now. Grabowski comes off. I think that's Alice Nielsen, number 4. Freshman out of Laguna Hills High School, on for the Bobcats. And the Bobcats will regroup at midfield. Cross over to Osorio. She sends it in to the Santa Ana end. Chipped away there nicely. Santa Ana keeps it in play. Emily Ramirez, number 7, does a nice job there. Now it comes back to Saddleback, and Shaughnessy Hannigan gets it to Whitaker. Another give-and-go attempt there, but good defense by Santa Ana to keep that from developing. Emily Ramirez, 2 good defensive stops in that possession, but it stays in the Santa Ana end, and Saddleback looking for that 4th goal as we're under 7 to go in the first half. 3-0 Bobcats. Hannigan, right side in the penalty, left-footed shot, hit the post. Good effort by Shaughnessy Hannigan. Left-footed blast, caught the far post off the hardware, and the Dons knock it into touch for a throw-in for the Bobcats. Heartbreak for Shaughnessy, the freshman out of J. Sarah. Made a nice move to get it into scoring position, put the left foot on it, solid strike, and rattled the hardware. Goalkeeper's best friend. Long throw in into the 6-yard box. Kicked around, knocked around, bunted around, kept in. Camille Wilson. And we've got a whistle and a foul against the Bobcats, I believe. So the Dons will kick it away. Or may not have been a foul, just a into touch over the end line goal kick. Yes, coming up for Santa Ana. Samantha Diaz will take it from the right side of the 6-yard goal box. 5:20 to go here in the first half. Saddleback still pressuring. Isabel Whitaker. Justine Rodriguez, number 17, does a nice job there, but the Dons take it away. Camille Wilson tries to keep it in play and does. Sophia Drake. Carly Osorio to the right side again to Hannigan. Shaughnessy Hannigan up the right-hand side. Not much doing there, but that's Pua's opportunity to throw into the goal box. Whitaker puts it into, thought we might have had a handball there on the Bobcats, but it wasn't called. Voluski ended up getting a shot away, but put it to the side of the net. No handball, but no goal, so it's still 3-0, 4:20 to go here in the first half. Saddleback 3, Santa Ana 0. Diaz again on the goal kick.
Mejia along the left side. Camille Wilson. And the Bobcats will get the free kick set up. Carly Osorio, number 25. As Saddleback gets the set piece set up into the penalty area. Nicely kept in there by Justine Rodriguez. Another shot attempt by the Bobcats, just misses to the side of the net. No harm done for the Dons, who don't want to go into halftime down any more than 3-0, which is what it is right now. So we come up on 3 minutes to go in the first half. As I mentioned, the clock will stop on the scoreboard at 2 minutes. And the timing for the end of the 2 minutes of regulation plus any stoppage time will all be done on the field by the referee. We will try and give you an estimation of when the 2 minutes are up and when we're into stoppage time, and if we can see a hand signal that referee Leon may give to either coach, both coaches, to let them know how much stoppage time he's going to add. Pua does a nice job shielding that ball, gets it down the right-hand side along the goal line, crossing pass, nice attempt by McKenna Pua. Saddleback couldn't quite get anything going there. Isabel Whitaker again in good position, but well defended by a couple of Santa Ana defenders who didn't let her get a clean look at the ball or able to get head, knee, boot, anything on it. And it's another goal kick for the Dons. And we are at that 2 minute mark on the scoreboard clock in the first half. Diaz sends it up the left side. Mendoza tries to get something going towards the middle, but Saddleback's there to intercept. Gabby Beaton, number 10. She gets it over to Justine Rodriguez. Camille Wilson, number 14. Hannigan trying to get down the right sideline where she's had some solid results here in the first half in terms of opportunities. Saddleback has not converted any of those yet, but still lead 3-0. As we are approaching what would be any stoppage time, probably minimal here in the first half. No injuries, no players down on the field, aside from a couple of long runs that Valerie Ibarra had to make to go retrieve a ball back at the far end behind the goal before a goal kick. Not a lot of dead play, so we'll see what ends up happening because we should be into that stoppage time right about now. We'll keep an eye on referee Leon for the whistle as Saddleback keeps the pressure on, trying to take it into halftime with another score. But right now it's 3-0. Yeah, that was a long, long run. I believe that was Samantha Gomez, number 14, who chased that all the way to past the entrance to the locker rooms. Seems like one of her teammates on the bench under the tents could have gotten to that a little quicker to give the Dons a few more seconds in terms of opportunity, because that halftime whistle should be coming at any moment. And there it is right there. We're at halftime here at Saddleback Stadium, College Park East, home of the Bobcats. We're at halftime in this Orange Empire Conference women's soccer matchup. Saddleback leads visiting Santa Ana. Saddleback 3, Santa Ana 0. We will be back with the second half and first half statistics in about 15 minutes.
And welcome back here to Saddleback Stadium. Getting ready to start the second half of today's Orange Empire Conference women's soccer game between visiting Santa Ana, the Dons, against the Saddleback Bobcats. It is 3-0 Saddleback. Here at halftime, no surprise in that regard, as Saddleback entered the game 13-0-1, 7-0-1 in conference. Santa Ana entered the game 1-12, 0-8 in conference, and losers of its last 12 contests. However, the Dons hung in there. It got 3-0 fairly quickly with goals by Summer Hackett, her second of the season in the third minute on a beautiful assist by Alexa Livingstone. Then 2-0 Chloe Green with a header between defenders assisted by Alyssa Sims in the 10th minute. And then that was the 21st goal of the season, leading the Orange Empire Conference and among the state leaders by Chloe Green. And then Maisie Casper got her 5th goal of the season on another assist from Alexa Livingstone, 2 for Alexa Livingstone so far today in the 16th minute. And it was 3-0, 16 minutes in. Goalkeeper Valerie Ibarra has kept Santa Ana, at least in the game. She had 7 saves in the first half, and several of those were point-blank shots that were hit at her but could have easily gone by her, and she made excellent saves on a couple. Shaughnessy Hannigan hit the post for another attempt by Saddleback to add to the lead. So it remained 3-0 thanks to good defense in the penalty area and good goalkeeping by Valerie Ibarra of Santa Ana to keep it at 3-0 at halftime. Halftime stats, Saddleback 20 shots. Ibarra was very busy in goal, as 11 of those were shots on goal. She had the 7 saves. 2 fouls on the Dons, 1 on the Bobcats, and we are underway here in the second half. For Santa Ana, Samantha Diaz, number 5, Vida Mendoza, number 6, number 7, Emily Ramirez, number 10, Emily Alvarado, number 11, Jezebel Rodriguez, number 12, Karen Juarez, number 14, Samantha Gomez, number 19, Valerie Ibarra. Number 20, Valerie's in goal. Number 20, Brianna Mejia. Number 22, Brianna Montano. And also Lean Leva. Yeah, Lean Leva, number 15, is on the field for Santa Ana. And coach Jamie Baccaro. Saddleback starters, Emma Radzai, Alexa Livingstone, Chloe Green, Alexis Wright, Alyssa Sims, Maisie Kasberg, Emery Simas, Summer Hackett. McKenna Pua starts the second half. Sophia Drake and Riley McLeish, the loneliest person or the least busy person in South Orange County in the first half, as she faced no shots. No shots on goal either, obviously, but just no shots. Santa Ana was rarely threatening the penalty area in the Saddleback end, but managed to stay here in the game thanks to the goalkeeping of Ibarra and her 7 saves, despite facing 11 shots on goal, 20 shots overall. Foul on the Bobcats here, and Santa Ana will have a free kick in the Saddleback end as we're 2 minutes into the first half. Thank you for joining us again for the second half, game 1 of our doubleheader. We've got the men, Santa Ana against Saddleback, coming up at about 5:30, about a half hour after we finish this game. We'll have the live stream part 2 here from Saddleback Stadium, production of Saddleback College Department of Cinema, Television, and Radio. Our chief engineer is Matt Broday, and our cameraman deluxe is Skip Rocks. I am Mark Spen. My thanks to Sports Information Director Brad Hoyseth of Saddleback College for getting us the starters and stats there from the first half and second half. And we are 3 minutes into the second half, 3-0 Saddleback. Bobcats number 1 in the country in the junior college level 3 poll, coming off a hard-fought 1-0 physical victory over an excellent Cypress team on Friday on a 90-degree day here in Mission Viejo and on the artificial surface down there. Here at Saddleback Stadium, it was a warm one indeed, and
Chloe Green for Saddleback. She, of the 21 goals, had to come off late in the game with a little bit of a heat exhaustion issue from what it looked like. But today it's a beautiful 70 degrees, light breeze out of the south-southwest. Saddleback in their home cardinal and gold. Santa Ana visiting white with the black trim. And we have a throw-in for the Bobcats. Looking to extend the lead. Chloe Green on the far side. Left foots it into the box. Gets away, rolls towards Ibarra. Cristina Santoyo, number 20, was coming down from the left side. Nice play by Ibarra to gobble that up, because any kind of a bobble, and Cristina Santoyo would have had a layup for goal number 4 for Saddleback. 4 minutes into the second half, and it is 3-0 Saddleback, and it's been all Saddleback. Halftime conversation was that this could easily be 6 or 7-0 right now, but Ibarra's made some good saves. As I mentioned, Hannigan hit the post for Saddleback on a beautiful left-footed boot. Perfectly struck, just hit the hardware. Long throw in here by the Bobcats. Gets into the penalty area. Chloe Green chases it down, and she hits the hardware. Chloe Green denied by the post, goalkeeper's best friend, and that rattled off the right post. Goal is still shaking a little bit. As Green got the boot on that, the right foot out of midair, but struck the right goalpost solidly, and it bounced back out of harm's way for Santa Ana. 2 off the hardware now for the Bobcats in their last few scoring opportunities. Here's Alexis Wright trying to get it to the center of the field. Nice break up there by Brianna Mejia, number 20. Mejia, freshman out of Segerstrom High School. Nice job breaking that up. A little more energy from the Dons here in the second half. Trying to get some pressure in the Saddleback end, but every time they start to come across midfield, it somehow goes back the Saddleback way. Alexis Wright with a good run. Nice little chip pass there. Blast in, score! Avalon Voluski. Beautiful pass. Beautiful right-footed strike by Avalon Voluski for the score, as Avalon makes the net cords dance for Saddleback, and a 4-0 lead. Beautiful run, beautiful shot. Voluski had space created on the beautiful pass that will get you the assist momentarily. In the 7th minute of the second half, 52nd minute of the game, Avalon Voluski with the score for Saddleback. Her first goal of the season. And that time, Valerie Ibarra in goal for Santa Ana. There was a wide open space Voluski found after the beautiful assist pass. I want to check it before I say the name because I'm not quite positive. It was Alexis Wright, yes. So Alexis Wright had there's a steal by Chloe Green into the box, and she goes to the near post and makes the net cords dance. Score! Chloe Green, just as we're telling you who had the assist on Avalon Voluski's first goal this season. Chloe Green steps in front of a Santa Ana pass, gets into the penalty area, blasts one past Ibarra on the near post side for her 22nd goal of the season, second goal today. Chloe Green continuing her lead in the Orange Empire Conference for goals scored unassisted there. Back-to-back goals by the Bobcats, a minute apart, minute 52 and minute 53, and it's now 5-0 Saddleback. Beautiful heads-up play by Chloe Green, the sophomore out of Esperanza. Rifled it in to make the net courts dance for the score. 5-0. Saddleback leads here at College Drive East, Saddleback Stadium, on the campus of Mission Viejo, of the campus of Saddleback College in Mission Viejo. On a beautiful afternoon for a soccer match here on the pitch. Foul out top. Bobcats will have a free kick. Alexa Livingstone, number 7, quickly gets it over to Alexis Wright. Alexis boots it towards the end line. It goes into touch. Goal kick for Santa Ana. Wind has picked up a bit here in the second half from the southwest, which is blowing right to left, so it's at Saddleback's back as they attack. Here in the second half, Alexis Wright flicks it out to Simus. That's about where she hit the free kick for the game winner against Cyprus on Friday. Beautiful free kick by Emery Simus for the only goal of that game in Saddleback's 1-0 victory to open up a bigger lead in the Orange Empire Conference. There's a nice little dump off down the middle. Brianna Mejia intercepted there by the Bobcats. They send it up ahead. Chloe Green tries to get it out to Christina Santoyo. Ibarra comes and boots it to midfield. Simus, Livingstone, Summer Hackett coming up the right side. Summer had the first goal of the game in the first 3 minutes. Right-hand side, crossing pass. Nothing doing there. McKenna Pua, a little bit of game rust, as we mentioned. She's coming off some injury time. Back in the lineup today. Typically plays more defense, but BJ McNichols got her up as a forward. Here against Santa Ana. Everybody looking around to see what's going on. Samantha Diaz takes the goal kick. Chloe Green's got it in the corner, makes a nice play there to keep possession. Tried to go to Santoyo, knocked away by the Dons. Back up the left sideline, Alexis Wright. Simus and Wright exchange. Ball into the, right at the goal, so it's a shot on goal, but no danger of that one going in. Perfectly played and positioned by Valerie Ibarra, but it is 5-0 Saddleback as we approach 33 minutes to go here in the second half. Free substitution, unlimited free substitution with re-entry, as we've mentioned, in community college soccer, so players will be shuttling off and on throughout the remainder of the game. We'll do our best to keep up with the players as they come on for each team. Chloe Green with it. Dribbles towards the middle, launches a hard right-hand shot. Ibarra gets up and knocks that one away off of the post. It'll be a corner kick for the Bobcats from the far corner, but a great save by Valerie Ibarra because Chloe Green was thinking hat trick with that one. A hard blast from the top of the penalty area on the left side. Had some bend it like Beckham on it, but Ibarra stayed with it, got her hand up. Otherwise, that one might have tucked right underneath the top crossbar. Livingstone on the corner, sends it in, top of the net, into touch, goal kick for Santa Ana, avoiding a 6-0 lead. It stays 5-0 as they thwart that offensive effort. That was a beautiful play by Chloe Green to get herself open for that strike, and a beautiful play by Valerie Ibarra to get the palm of her hand on the ball and knock it up into the crossbar to to keep it from making the net cords dance, as Chloe Green doesn't get the hat trick on that attempt. Alyssa Sims will take the throw in for the Bobcats here on the near side. Sophomore out of Newport Harbor. Simas tried to head it. He ended up getting a foot on it, and it goes off of Santa Ana for another corner. On the near side this time, Christina Santoyo will set it up for Saddleback. We'll see what kind of set piece BJ McNichol has them run here. They send it back out to Alexis Wright from the top of the box. Nice defense right there. Karen Juarez took that away from Alexis Wright, and now the Dons have something going up the right-hand sideline. Saddleback recovers nicely. Vida Mendoza trying to get around Alexis Wright. Throw in for the Dons quickly. Brianna Mejia loses it to midfield. Long lead pass for Chloe Green down the left-hand side. Chloe says, I'm not going to get there. And the flag went up, which is why Chloe pulled up, because it was offside on the Bobcats, who lead 5-0. 30 minutes to play in the game here at Saddleback Stadium. College Drive East. The number 1 ranked junior college level 3 team in the nation, Saddleback College, looking for their 14th win. No defeats, 1 draw. As we mentioned, they got even for that draw by defeating Cyprus in the rematch Friday on the amazing free kick from about 30 yards out by Emery Simas in the second half for the 1-0 victory. Dublin Sinnott got the shutout in goal for the Bobcats. Right now, Chloe Green comes down the middle, hard right-hand kick. That one, a little bit too much enthusiasm from Chloe, but she saw space between Ibarra and the right-hand side of the goal, but just had too much on it. Riley McLeish still looking for something to do down here at the Saddleback end. The Dons just can't get anything going. They get anything within 10 yards of the top of the penalty area, and Saddleback turns them away. So they still, let me double check the official stats from Sports Information Director Brad Hoyseth. Yeah, still no shots at all for Santa Ana, let alone shots on goal. So nil. Saddleback has 27 shots, 15 on goal, and 5 goals. 5-0 Saddleback. Those numbers kind of do tell the story. Not always the case with statistics. In this case, it is. Santoyo, showing off her good footwork as she always does, takes it in near the 6-yard box, hard blast to the right-hand side, and there's Chloe Green to get that one for the hat trick. Is the flag coming up? No. Score. Chloe Green gets the hat trick. Beautiful move by Christina Santoyo to set that up. And Chloe Green gets her 23rd goal of the season and the hat trick here today to make it 6-0 Saddleback as she makes the net cords dance with the score. In the 64th minute, beautiful assist by Christina Santoyo. Another hat trick for Chloe Green, and a 6-0 lead for Saddleback. Multiple substitutes ready to come on for the Bobcats, as this one's pretty much well out of reach. You want to keep your starters in sync, but you also want to keep them healthy and rested. Santoyo with another great move, turns, blasts off the football upright. No good. Nice move there by Christina Santoyo. Beautiful assist by Santoyo to set up the hat trick for Chloe Green. The score, and score. 23 goals for Chloe on the season, extending her conference lead. And the Dons Alyssa Sims keeps it away from Santa Ana on the far sideline. Livingstone, nice move there on the step over. Nice slide tackle right there. Santa Ana still playing hard, make no mistake. Samantha Diaz right there with the good effort to slide tackle that one on the challenge out of bounds into touch. There's no quit in the Dons. They're just overmatched right here against an outstanding Saddleback team, showing why they are unbeaten 14 games into this season. Alexis Wright will take the throw in from in front of the Saddleback bench. Simus dribbling between defenders. Room on the left for Voluski. She chases it down, keeps it in, puts a cross into the 6-yard box, but knocked away nicely. I believe that was Leva who got the boot on it. Long, hard kick. Summer Hackett from a good 30 yards. Saved by Ibarra. And it remains 6-0 as we're under 25 minutes to go here in the second half. Saddleback 6, Santa Ana 0. More activity in the penalty area for Santa Ana as the Bobcats are just having their way with it in the Santa Ana end. Santoyo runs it down, back out to right-footed strike. Ooh, knuckling away from Ibarra, who knocks it, tried to get it towards the corner, didn't have a lot of pace on it. Summer Hackett's got it there. She sends a cross in just a little bit out in front of Chloe Green. Christina Santoyo tried to garner in a rebound goal, but hits the side of the net for a goal kick for the Dons. And I would think I saw Saddleback substitutes warming up extensively, several of them, and I would think in the near future, Coach B.J. McNichol will get, because many of those starters are still out on the field. Like I said, you got to keep them in sync. So playing time is important. But halfway through the second half, with a 6-0 lead, Coach McNichol will undoubtedly get a lot of his reserves, a lot of playing time, valuable experience. Livingstone, nice little touch pass from Hackett, intercepted well by Santa Ana, and the Dons try and bring it up. And that's kind of been the story of the day for Santa Ana offensively. They get something going, and then just an errant pass or a missed strike or a miscommunication, and it's a turnover. Here comes, multiple subs now. Isabel Whitaker, Abby Grabowski, Maisie Casper comes back in. Chloe Campagne comes back in. So even when Saddleback is substituting, this is a strong, deep team the Bobcats have. So the reserves are no picnic for anybody either. McKenna Pua up the left side. Alexis Wright, little dig into the corner to Grabowski, tries to run it down and does. It's poked away there nicely. Good defensive effort by Karen Juarez. Throw in for the Bobcats. 6-0 Saddleback. Under 22 to go here on the countdown clock. Alyssa Sims comes over to take the throw in, as she usually does when it's essentially a corner kick opportunity. Throws it into the box, a little short that time. And Santa Ana says, let's just get this out of the way. Jezebel Rodriguez will have Saddleback do a rerun on the throw-in from the near sideline. Better throw-in that time by Sims. Headed, knocked away. Samantha Diaz alertly got that out of the penalty area. Grabowski, though, takes it away on the far sideline, puts a centering pass into the box to Santoyo, makes a nice move with it, tried to get it into Chloe Campagne, posted up there kind of at the top of the 6-yard box, broken up by the Dons. Santoyo, left footer, didn't get much on that. Might have had her leg bumped into as she was trying to get that shot off from the top of the arc. 20 minutes to play, 6-0. Saddleback leads. Saddleback 6, Santa Ana 0. Here at Saddleback Stadium, Orange Empire Conference Women's Soccer. Game 2 of the second round of conference play. Bobcats looking to go 8-0-1 in OEC, and undoubtedly will, barring the extremely unlikely, with under 20 to play in a 6-0 lead, 14-0-1 on the season. That one draw, as I've mentioned, was in the first OEC game of the season at Cypress, where Saddleback had a 2-0 lead in the 70th minute, and Cypress rallied for 2 goals to have the game finish in a 2-2 draw. Bobcats got revenge on that with the 1-0 victory Friday here on a hot day in Mission Viejo on the gorgeous free kick goal by Emery Simas from about 35 yards. McKenna Pua gets a foul there, and the Santa Ana player is down. Brianna Mejia, she's been all over the field today. She's up and appears to be okay. And we've got a substitute now at goaltender for Santa Ana. As Ibarra has come out of the game. Throw in over there. Aurea Macedonio, I believe. Couldn't see if it was 1-0 or 2. Is number 00. They don't have a 00 on their roster. But I'm going to assume and guess that that is Aurea Macedonio, freshman out of Buena Park High School, who has come on for Valerie Ibarra, who did a wonderful job in goal. You might think 6-0. Well, it could be a lot worse than that. 11 saves by Valerie Ibarra to keep this from, I've been in a double figures rout early in the second half. Saddleback keeps coming. Chloe Campagne, and Chloe makes the net cords dance from the right-hand side, had the angle. Macedonio, nothing she could do about that. Score for Chloe Campagne. Goal for Saddleback. 7-0 Bobcats. Chloe Campagne with her 4th goal of the season. More substitutes now for the Bobcats. Santa Ana bent over and tired in areas of the field. They're giving it a strong effort. There just has, too much depth, too much skill, too much experience for Saddleback against this Santa Ana team, which has 16 freshmen. Of the 19 players on Coach Piccaro's roster, 16 are freshmen. 9 of those were in the starting lineup today. A lot of youth versus a lot of experience and championship experience for Saddleback, the defending junior college national level 3 champions in the United Soccer Coaches Poll. Isabel Whitaker tries to get something going up the middle. Denied. Carly Osorio heads it towards midfield. Camille Wilson, number 14, in for the Bobcats. Saw action in the first half as well. And the Dons will knock it out of play in front of their bench. Hands on hips, Samantha Diaz, can't blame her. She's been doing everything she can defensively, but just too much Saddleback. Under 16 to play, 7-0. Chloe Campagne's goal, Maisie Kasberg had the assist. Number 16, Maisie. So Maisie's got a goal and an assist today. She scored in the 16th minute to make it 3-0 in the first half when she got her 5th goal of the season. Adds the assist on a beautiful pass to Chloe Campagne, who rifled one to make the net cords dance. The score, 7-0, Saddleback, 14.5 to play. Thank you again for joining us. Don't forget, we've got the men's game coming up about a half hour after the women are finished. Saddleback hosting Santa Ana. Santa Ana defeated the Bobcats in the first round of conference play at Santa Ana. Saddleback hoping to even the score in that men's matchup, as I mentioned, about 30 minutes, probably about a 5:30-ish kickoff. $14 minutes to play here with the Saddleback women up 7-0 over Santa Ana. Santa Ana's got to feel like it's everything that could go wrong is going wrong, in that they are now in the our chief engineer deluxe, Matt Brodet, just reminded me that the men's stream will be on a different stream. So you would need to click on the link. If you go to saddlebackbobcats.com and go to the men's soccer schedule page and find today's game, October 24th versus Santa Ana, there will be a link in the box that says video, and that will be the stream link for the men's game. So this stream will end when the women's game is finished, but then the new stream will be available via that link. So again, saddlebackbobcats.com. Go to the men's soccer schedule page. Find today's game versus Santa Ana, October 24th. On the right-hand side of the schedule, you will see a box with video. Click on that, and that will be the link that will take you to the new stream for the men's game, which we expect will start at about 5:30. Give or take, 7-0 here with about 12 minutes to go. Santa Ana, now the wind has kind of definitely picked up, and it's in the faces of the Dons as they try and get to the Saddleback end of the field, which they have not done. And now they've got wind in their face as well. Saddleback gets it into the 6-yard box, but knocked away once again. The Dons have no shots for the game. Again, a centering pass, gets away in the box. Santa Ana knocks it away. Long shot, beautiful strike. Camille Wilson, the sophomore midfielder out of Norco High School, makes the net cords dance. Score! Camille Wilson, number 14, with a beautiful right-footed blast. She struck it solidly. Kaboom, kabang. 8-0 now for Saddleback. First goal of the season for Camille, and it was a beauty. Just an unassisted line drive strike for the score. And it's 8-0 with 11 minutes to play. That goal coming in the 76th minute. Wilson will throw it in here. Excuse me, that's Justine Rodriguez. Number 17 with that throw in. Karen Juarez tries to make a move around Saddleback defenders. Picks up the foul. She was fouled. And it'll be a kick away for the Dons. Ten minutes to play. 8-0. Saddleback 8. Santa Ana nothing. Abby Grabowski chasing down a nice ball from Wilson. Straight away blast. Good look, good attempt. I believe that was Beaton, number 10. It was Gabby Beaton who tried to add to the scoring totals out of Missoula, Montana. A couple, Maisie Kasberg, also from Missoula. Justine Rodriguez with a little bit of room to the middle. Nice little touch pass up to Isabel Whitaker from Gabby Beaton, and then she hits Grabowski with a beautiful pass. Grabowski, easy score, back of the nets. Dance gently as Abby just placed that one perfectly. Macedonia, nothing she could do, no angle on that. Beautiful touch passing by the Bobcats to lead to the score by Grabowski, who makes the net cords sway gently in the breeze with a perfectly placed scoring shot to make it 9. And that's why I was looking up her stats. I did not see that they put the flag up, perhaps, and it was offside. Well, there you go. I got all excited about the goal by Grabowski, but no wonder. It looked like everyone had slowed down a little bit and the shot didn't have pace on it because my mistake. As I was checking Abby Grabowski's statistics to see what goal of the year that was for her, I failed to notice that the flag went up. My apologies to Abby and everybody. All right, so it's 8-0, 7.5 to play. Obviously, the game is well in hand. There are opportunities for both sides to work and improve, and both sides continue to play hard. As I said, Santa Ana, there's no quit in them. They've stayed in there every moment. They're just can't keep up with the depth and the skill of the Bobcats. Beautiful lead pass. Chloe Campagne takes it away out to the top of the box. Beautiful defense right there. Santa Ana will get a free kick away as they turned away that effort by the Bobcats, who created some room down the right-hand side with Isabel Whitaker. But the Dons line held, and Saddleback could not get a quality opportunity. Justine Rodriguez will throw it in right in front of the Saddleback bench as Emery Simas comes on with Alice Nielsen, or Emery Simas comes off, and Alice Nielsen comes on, freshman out of Laguna Hills, back in the game. Grabowski on the throw-in. Nice job defensively. But again, Saddleback just winning ball after ball after ball all day long. Rodriguez along the left-hand side, marked well there by Jezebel Rodriguez. But Justine Rodriguez splits defenders, tries to get it to Grabowski. Ball stays in along the end line. Nice job by Grabowski to keep it in, but Santa Ana will get cleared out of the penalty area. But right back to Camille Wilson. And Camille blasts one from the right side looking for her second goal. She's wide right, but she turned and fired, had some space. No harm done for Santa Ana. Goal kick with under 5 to play and an 8-0 game. Saddleback 8, Santa Ana nothing. Still no shots on goal or otherwise for Santa Ana. Tremendous defensive effort by Saddleback to control everything on the Santa Ana end of the field in both halves. 3 goals in the first half for Saddleback, 5 here in the second. Hat trick for Chloe Green, upping her OEC goal-scoring lead. She now has 23 on the season. Maisie Kasberg with a goal and an assist. Avalon Voluski got her first goal of the season. Chloe Campagne scored on the assist from Maisie Kasberg. Christina Santoyo with an assist. Alyssa Sims, Alexa Livingstone, Alexis Wright, all with assists. Good balanced attack for the Bobcats today as they will improve to 14-0-1, 8-0-1 atop of the standings in the Orange Empire Conference, and likely to remain number 1 in the United Soccer Coaches poll for the National Junior College Level 3. Looks like we've got our first card of the game. Referee Leon put someone in the book. In the meantime, Saddleback looking to hold on to the clean sheet. Maybe somebody will go down there and pay Riley McLeish a visit. Well, this might happen right here. She might get her first company in a while as Mendoza chases it down along the left-hand side, fouling the Bobcats. So Santa Ana will get a free kick as we approach 2.5. As I mentioned, the clock will stop at 2 minutes, and the final 2 minutes of regulation, plus any added stoppage time kept on the field by our referee, Leon. We'll do our best to guesstimate. Shouldn't be a lot of stoppage time, especially with the score 8-0, but maybe a minute or two. And we're about 10 seconds away from the 2-minute stoppage in regulation. So we'll have 2 minutes of regulation plus any stoppage time. Nice job there by Isabel Whitaker. Grabowski now up the left-hand side, going with speed. Had Chloe Campagne on the run. Good job there by Leyva to keep that from getting through. The Dons continue to give it their best effort. Saddleback continues to try and get players good experience here in scoring situations. So we're at that clock stoppage point. Not a whole lot left to go here. Saddleback's going to probably keep the clean sheet with the 8-0 shutout victory for Riley McLeish. Thanks to her offense and defense, Riley just didn't have anything to do today. No shots at all for Santa Ana in the contest. Up the right-hand side, Jezebel Rodriguez tried to send it. Nothing doing on that run. Brianna Mahia trying to get free on the sideline. Bobcats turn that away. And we'll keep an eye on referee Leon now for the final whistle. Shaughnessy Hannigan. There's Campagne again. Leon just says play on at this point. Chloe's okay. Jezebel Rodriguez tried to get something pushed forward into the Saddleback end. No luck. Beautiful pass there by Grabowski. Whitaker chases it down on the right-hand sideline after Santa Ana rallies well on defense. Justine Rodriguez crosses it into the center. Hannigan, nice move there. Turns and gives it back to Carly Osorio. Bobcats just looking for open space now and waiting for that final whistle. Grabowski puts it into the penalty area. And there is the final whistle. Referee Leon brings it to an end with our final score. Here at Saddleback Stadium, College Drive East, Saddleback 8, Santa Ana nothing. 8-0, Saddleback improves to 14-0-1, 8-0-1 in conference. The Dons drop to 1-13 and 0-9 in conference. Good effort in terms of sticking with it by Santa Ana. Just too much Saddleback firepower. Hat trick by Chloe Green. Goals 21, 22, and 23. Goal and assist by Macy Kasberg. Goals from Avalon Voluski. Oh, who else scored for that? Camille Wilson had a goal. Chloe Campagne had a goal. And assists from Alyssa Sims, Alexa Livingstone, Alexis Wright, Christina Santoyo, as I mentioned. And a clean sheet for the defense and goalkeeper Riley McLeish. No shots at all for Santa Ana. So our final in the women's game, first game of our doubleheader. If you want to watch the men's game, Santa Ana versus Saddleback, coming up in about 30 minutes, go to saddlebackbobcats.com, click on the men's soccer schedule page, find today's game, October 24th versus Santa Ana, and click on the video link in the box, and that will take you to the new live stream. This one is ending, but there is a new live stream via that new link on the schedule page at saddlebackbobcats.com. I'll be back to bring you that one in a half an hour, but in the meantime, final score again, Saddleback 8, Santa Ana nothing. We'll see you next time for the next women's live stream game, and stick around for the men's game on that new link.